February 15th, 2025. We're just taking in the Eagles Super Bowl victory, man. It feels good. The city is going great. I got friends that are police officers and first responders, firefighters, all sending me really cool stuff from the parade. Eagles fans, I'm going to be slowly putting it out there over the next couple weeks. Just dropping some cool shots from the NFL Super Bowl parade. Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. Today I want to talk a little bit about the NFL draft. It's coming up. Jacob, what's going on, buddy? Good day so far. My daughter had a little volleyball tournament earlier today. So, everything's going pretty good. Not too bad. We got some In-N-Out Burger for lunch. Oh, thanks, Jacob. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, really fun NFL season. I mean, obviously, when your favorite team wins the Super Bowl and goes on the run, winning 4 playoff games, it's exciting stuff. It was just a lot of fun to cover the NFL this year. I had so much fun. I got to meet a lot of really cool people through this channel, a lot of great football fans. So it's just been a lot of fun getting to know some of my followers, subscribers, fans, whatever you want to call it. I'm just very thankful, for this platform to talk some football with some of my favorite people, man. I love talking football. It's a great season, On to the next one, man. We're on to the next one already. I want to talk a little bit about the NFL draft today. Talk to some of the subscribers about their favorite teams who I think they might draft today. That's what I want to do. Really, really exciting stuff, man. It's just, I have no words, man. I got so many amazing videos from like friends and family from the parade. It was just, the NFL, always coming through, and the city of brotherly love never disappoints, man. Hitting Howie Roseman in the head with a beer can. What's going on, Nicola? What's going on? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Jacob, a lot of work, man. A lot of hard work goes into it, dude. I watch a lot of tape. Not too many guys out there watch every single NFL game. Some games I watch twice. Nurhan, I'm sorry if I butchered that, man. Yeah, I watch a lot of tape, man. I watch every NFL game every week. Sometimes I watch them twice. That's how you kind of get the inside. The tape doesn't lie, man. When I made that video, 5 reasons why I thought the Philadelphia Eagles were going to blow out the Chiefs, I believed everything I was saying. Straight up. If you go back, watch that video, guys, check it out. I think I pretty much nailed it on the head. The Chiefs had to choose between AKY, Liverpool, what's going on? The Chiefs had to choose between getting beat by Jalen Hurts or getting beat by Saquon Barkley. They chose, a lot of the tape I was watching, they had 8 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, the Chiefs did. So they were like, I'm not getting beat. I'm not getting beat by Patrick Mahomes. I'm not getting beat by Saquon Barkley, excuse me. John B., what's going on, buddy? I got the YouTube package, whatever that package is. And you can watch all the games. So the only games you can't replay watch, it depends, because you can get the NFL Plus and watch all the games, but sometimes the games that are like network games you can't watch again. I think you got to watch the game, man. There's too many rules to talk about it. Yeah, I was actually traveling across country with my dad on a road trip, Jacob. We were watching the game in the hotel room for the double doink. It was awesome. It was awesome, guys. Yeah, the double doink. I still can't believe it went into this day. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun to watch, man. NFL fans, football fans, welcome to the Jay All Day Sports Show. I'm your host, Jay, former Bleacher Report writer turned YouTuber. Now, guys, we're closing in. The next step, 15,000 subscribers, guys. I got my eye on 15K. That's where my eyes are set right now, guys, on 15,000 subscribers. We're up to 14,095. 5 more subscribers, guys. Get me to 14,100. Let's go! Yeah, I like to try to add between 20 and 50 new subscribers every live stream I do. I like to bring you guys all the information you need about the NFL. Okay, my expectations. Question is, my expectations for the Eagles going forward. The good thing for the Eagles, they don't have a ton of free agents. But the free agents they do are very important to the team. Mekhi Becton on the offensive line. We got Zach Bond, the linebacker, Milton Williams, the D lineman, and Josh Sweat. They're the most important players. Will they all be back? I'm not sure. I think, for me, in order of importance, Zach Bond, number 1. I think Josh Sweat is going to cost a lot of money for the value that he brings. So, I think Milton Williams is on there as very, very important. But I think Mekhi Becton will be able to get the deal done pretty modestly with the salary cap, right? He had a horrible experience, guys, with the Jets. He finally found a home in Philadelphia. I think Mekhi Becton will take a little bit less money and maybe a little bit shorter of a deal to stay in Philadelphia. Yeah, I was at a hotel. I don't know. I honestly, Jacob, I don't remember where the hell we were. I think we were in like Iowa or Illinois in like the woods somewhere. We were like in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it was me, my dad, and the dog. And doink, doink. We were like screaming in the hotel room. The front desk like called us like, why are you screaming? But yeah, if you're new to the channel, guys, I'm your host, Jay. Welcome to the Jay All Day Sports Show. We're here talking the NFL draft today, guys. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about NFL rosters, free agents, the NFL draft. That's all we have to talk about right now, right? So we're going to talk about the NFL draft. So make sure if you want great draft content, guys, I'm going through every single NFL roster this offseason, doing mock drafts, roster breakdowns for every single NFL team. Make sure you check out that playlist in my content, guys. Whatever your favorite team is, I'm doing mock drafts for them. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're only 4 subscribers away from 14,100, guys. On our way to 15,000. Yeah, Jake Elliott, man, he struggled this year. 1 for 8, over 50 yards. Didn't bode a lot of confidence in Philadelphia, but boy, did he show up in the Super Bowl, man. He was, woo, baby, crazy. He was hitting them piss missiles right down the middle of those field goal posts. Jake Elliott, he earned that second Super Bowl ring. He was locked in on Super Bowl Sunday, guys. Jake Elliott, what an incredible performance. Yeah, how about, did you guys see all the cool stuff that the Eagles fans were doing? I saw this one guy pushing around, it was like a coffin with like Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, and Kelsey on like the three-peat on it. Pushing around a full casket during the parade. Mr. Fulton Mraz, that sounds pretty awesome. Earth, Wind, and Fire are super dope. I'm a big Earth, Wind, and Fire fan, man. That September song was like one of my favorite songs in high school. Me and my friends loved that song, the party of that song. NC, thank you so much for the shout out, guys. Welcome to the Jay All Day Sports Show. I'm your host, Jay. We had a killer NFL season, guys. Thank you so much for everyone that tuned in this NFL season, guys. We added around 10,000 new subscribers to the channel this year. It's my first full year from the draft through the Super Bowl doing NFL stuff. We had a killer end of the season doing predictions. This year with my predictions, the last 9 weeks of the NFL season, 110 wins, only 39 losses, man. Crushing it. Crushing it, crushing it. We were just as good, if not better, with our bets. I made one deposit all NFL season. It lasted all 18 weeks, and by the end of the 18th week, we were up 85%. So if you put 10 grand in your sportsbook account and you followed all of my bets this year, you'd be up $8,500. Yeah, she's a little indifferent. She thinks my wife and I are both huge Eagles fans. My parents, we watch every game, but my daughter, she's 14. She doesn't really give a crap. Oh man, that's awesome, dude. That's so cool, Mr. Fulton Mraz. That's awesome. If you click on my account, there's a work email address you can send it to, man. I would love to check it out. Or put it on your YouTube channel and I'll give you some views, buddy. Go Birds! Let's go! Let's go. Yeah, what a season. Thank you guys so much for everyone that hung out during this NFL season. So much fun. So much fun. Big Boy 12. Is this the best Eagles team you've ever seen in the NFL? I think it might just be. I don't know. I'm 38 now, so I've been watching the Birds since I was 7 or 8, religiously, and this is the best team I ever seen, right? So, go Birds! The Connor Sports Channel, welcome. Guys, listen. If you're a big NFL fan and you want to know what your team's going to do in the NFL draft, shoot me a question down below about my thoughts on your favorite team, what they're going to do in free agency, what they're going to do in the draft. If you have any NFL questions at all, make sure you drop them in the comments below. Go Birds! Yeah, I think every Eagles fan was holding their breath a little bit. But once it got to 34-0 in the third quarter, we were all like, this might be a wrap. This might be a wrap. Thank you guys. We're up to 14,101 subscribers. Let's go! E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! I love the Eagles, but I talk about all NFL teams, guys. If you take a look at my playlist, guys, check out the draft content, man. We're crushing it so far this year. A lot of really fun draft content. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I got the Commanders done, the Chiefs, the Eagles. I did an NFC East one, Cowboys, Browns, Packers, Steelers, Giants. That's pretty much all I got so far. That's all I got so far, but we're making our rounds. I'm trying to do new NFL draft content for you each and every week, guys. Let's go. Hunter Miller, what is going on? What is going on? Okay. So a lot of people are fixated on rounds when they're drafting. A lot of comments I've been getting, right? So the Eagles are picking at 32. So they're pretty much, their first round pick is pretty much a second round pick. And at pick 64 in the second round, that's pretty much a third round pick. And in the third round, you're picking at pick 96, almost 100th overall. The talent is not going to be there late in the draft. So you got to really do a great job, excuse me, guys, combing through who's on the draft board in those spots. Last year there was a huge run on offensive players, and that allowed the Eagles to draft Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. Now, this year's draft, not super impressive. I'm not going to bullshit you guys. The D-line and edge defenders, pretty deep. But wide receivers, there's a couple guys I like, not a lot. Running back's really deep too. Running back's pretty deep. So most people's grades of the quarterbacks, Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, would be behind all of the quarterbacks that got drafted in the first round, including Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr. So not a lot of talent at the quarterback spot. I do like the running backs. Wide receivers, not so much. Edge defenders, D-line, I do like. There are some interesting safeties and cornerbacks. A lot of guys dealt with some injuries this year that could fall because of it. So we'll see. Jalen, thanks for the shout-out, buddy. Yeah, I think defensive it all depends who gets re-signed. If they re-sign Josh Sweat, they're probably going to focus more on the D-line. I think it's going to be either Milton Williams or Josh Sweat getting re-signed. I doubt that we re-sign both of those guys, but for me, Zach Bond, Mekhi Becton, I'm getting them done first. The draft is deep at edge and D tackle, so if we lose Sweat and Milton Williams, it's not the end of the world, in my opinion. All right. Yeah, Mike Green's going to be gone before they pick Hunter. There's no way Mike Green falls to them. Mike Green has been rocketing up every draft board that I've seen. He had a very, very impressive Senior Bowl as well. Mike Green's going to be a top 15 pick. What's up, Chief? How's it going, man? Boo this man. Boo the Chiefs fan. Boo! No, I'm just kidding, man. I love Chiefs fans alike. I'm just kidding, man. The Chiefs have been... it's always good to have a villain. The Eagles' victory is so much sweeter because they have a villain, right? Muhammad Ali needs Joe Frazier. You need to have, some competition. The Eagles have slayed 2 GOATs. We got GOAT scalps, guys. We got a Brady scalp and a Mahomes scalp. That's what I like to see. Go Birds! Let's go. Thank you, guys. We just added another subscriber up to 14,102. If you want NFL content, if you want picks, you want predictions, you want fantasy football, survivor pools, NFL bets, this is the channel, guys. This is the channel. I don't know, man. The Chiefs, not with those tackles, Chief. Where does Aaron? I don't know if he's going to find a job, NC. I don't know if he's going to find a job. Aaron Rodgers was a cancer. He got the head coach fired, Robert Saleh, and Joe Douglas, the GM, fired. So, if you're a coach or a GM, you're going to bring in Aaron Rodgers who's going to get your ass fired? I'm not doing that. I'm not risking my job and my family's well-being over Aaron damn Rodgers at 40 freaking years old. There's no way in hell I'm doing that, guys. No chance in hell. I'm not doing it. I'm not bringing Aaron Rodgers into my room. I'm not doing it. I'd rather lose trying someone else that could be your franchise quarterback than bringing in Aaron Rodgers for a year or two. I'm not doing it. And if there's some competition, he's going to get all pissy because he's just like he's a cancer. I'm not bringing him in. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Gabriel, I'm wearing the Philadelphia Eagles, baby. Go Birds! Go Birds! Let's go. Bentley Morris, what's going on, buddy? Gabriel Knox, what is going on? Welcome to the live chat. Appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out. What's worse, the ants in your pants or the uncles? I'd rather have ants in my pants than uncles if there's a choice in the matter. Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers should retire. Knox, go Birds! Oh, Gabriel. Actually, the Bills are my number 2 fan. Everybody knows that on the channel. I'm a diehard Birds fan. But coming in at number 2 from my childhood, Buffalo Bills all day. I'm a big Bills fan. I love Josh Allen. I just think he's a super good dude. Good. Penny Lane's taking a little nap. I think she's in the bedroom sleeping now. But Penny Lane's doing great. Appreciate you guys tuning in, coming in and hanging out. Added another subscriber up to 14,104, guys. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm already ready for the new NFL season. I'm already ready. I'm ready for I wish the NFL. Yes, yeah. My daughter's 14 and Penny Lane's 9. Whew, Cowboys got a lot of work to do, bro. A lot of work to do. Lots and lots of work to do there. Yeah, the Lions, they got their asses kicked, straight up. They just got the brakes beat off of them straight up. Jared Goff played awful. He picked a very, you know, inopportune time to have the worst game he's had in a long time. He did have that game earlier in the year. What did he throw, like 5 interceptions or something? So Jared Goff can get in Jared Goff's way a little bit. He does do that from time to time. Yeah, the draft's King K. It's not super great. It's not super great. Not one of my favorite drafts. It really hasn't been that exciting to cover because, like, the draft's pretty mid. So, unfortunately, that happens from time to time. So. Yeah, Max, that's what I'm here for, buddy. As long as it's an appropriate question and not something crazy. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I look at that Cowboys roster. I don't see a lot of depth there. I don't see a lot of game changers. They don't do a lot of stuff right. Their GM sucks. Do you think they bring back Dexter Lawrence? DeMarcus Lawrence? I'm not sure. Yeah, Josh, you're 100% right. The Lions had a million injuries. I said that. I was like, at some point, that injury bug's going to come back to bite them in the ass. And it did. And the Commanders took advantage of it. Yeah, that's Jacob. I never heard it put that way, but you're 100% right, buddy. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Dan Campbell does with his staff. So. Yeah, they named John Morton the new offensive coordinator. I don't know a lot about him. He was the passing coordinator for the Broncos, so yeah, I'm not sure how that goes. All right, NFL fans, drop me some questions down in the comments below. Let me know what NFL questions you got. Guys, I'm here for you. Ask me some questions. Yeah, I think the whole NFL world would just be so annoyed if we had to hear about Patrick Mahomes and Taylor Swift and Andy Reid and Travis Kelce for a whole offseason. I think the Eagles saved so many NFL fans of just being super annoyed this offseason. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the Chiefs' offensive line, the Chiefs' offensive line just isn't good. Their tackles stink. Number one Cowboys fan, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the chat. Well, the Eagles do need some defensive line because they have a lot of free agents. Milton Williams and Josh Sweat are both free agents. So the Eagles will be concentrating on this NFL drafts in the trenches, for sure. What's up, Denise from England? What's going on? Can you name a plane for an edit? I don't know what that means. Yeah, the Chiefs' offensive line, they just got, the Eagles walked the dog, man. They just walked the dog. They just bullied them on both sides of the line of scrimmage. The Eagles on the offensive line and D line just bullied the Chiefs straight up. They got bullied. Yeah, my dad's got a Harley Bentley. I'm not a motorcycle guy. They kind of scare the shit out of me. Like, I've been on it a couple times with my dad. Not for me. I like riding motorcycles. I just don't trust other people because people are idiots. So, if I was like on a farm, like I had a trike growing up, I rocked the trike everywhere, man. I was riding that boy around town all the time. But driving on the street, people are idiots. So I'm not trying to risk my life for driving a motorcycle. Not for me, man. Yeah, Kellen Moore has moved on to be the head coach of the Saints. Tough job. Not a great roster, not a great quarterback, not a great defense. It's going to be an uphill battle for Kellen Moore. I wish him nothing but the best. Max, can you stop asking weird questions over and over again, please? Okay, so the Eagles have four big free agents. You got Mekhi Becton on the offensive line, Zach Bond, the linebacker, Josh Sweat, the edge defender, and Milton Williams, the D lineman. Top 5 rookie wide receivers last year. Well, in the draft, it was Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik Neighbors. I really like the kid who went to the Chargers. What the hell's his name? My brain is like fried right now. I really liked him. The other guys I really liked, in the NFL draft. That wasn't me, Burton Bros. That wasn't me. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean, this whole draft really predicates on what the hell the Titans do at number 1. For me, the best player in this draft is without a doubt Abdul Carter. Oh yeah, Rome Odunze I really like too from Washington. I pulled up the list. I did like Adonai Mitchell. He didn't really do anything with the Colts this year. Brian Thomas Jr. I actually liked him a lot more than people thought. He had a really good year too. Troy Franklin had a good year. He was with Denver. Ladd McConkey. I love Ladd McConkey. Good wide receiver. I like Roman Wilson too and Ricky Pearsall. I think Pearsall for the 49ers, I think he breaks out next year. Watch. I like Jaden Daniels more than I like Caleb Williams in the draft process. If you watch my content, I said that over and over again. I just like the person more, and I like the player more. I'm not a big college football guy. Too many teams, too much to keep track of. I'll watch the tape at the end of the year and judge players. Oh, thanks, Jennifer. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm like, the NBA is so tough to bet because guys don't play back-to-back games. They don't like playing, especially in the road games. And players get hurt their pinky and they sit out. There's so many variables with basketball that I don't like betting on. I don't like betting on sports where there's so many variables. I want to be in as much control as I can be as a sports bettor, so I tend to shy away from the NBA. And baseball too, because baseball is just a crapshoot. I think the Steelers need a quarterback. They need another wide receiver because Pickens is turning into Antonio Brown 2.0. Very inconsistent. He thinks he's better than he is. I don't love George Pickens' attitude, and the Steelers' quarterback situation is a dumpster fire. Yeah, Gabe, that was before the Super Bowl era, and that was like, 70 years ago? When was that? It was a really long time ago. I like cheese too. Jen, what's your favorite cheese? I'm a Manchego guy myself. Yet, Trevor Lawrence just signed a new deal with the Jaguars. I don't expect them to move on from Trevor Lawrence. I think he's going to be there in perpetuity. Unfortunately, he's in purgatory there. Perpetual purgatory for Trevor Lawrence. But, he hasn't been great either, so. Their offensive line kind of sucks, though, so. Yeah, D tackle's pretty deep. Running back's pretty deep. Wide receiver, not so much. Quarterback class is pretty cheeks. No, the Eagles are just better than the Chiefs, man. They just are. They just are, guys, straight up. They're just better. They were the better team. I said that going in. I predicted the blowout. The video's got almost 17,000 views. I called it, man. Straight up, guys. Anyone new to the channel, my name is Jay, host of the Jay All Day Sports Show. We're here pretty much every day bringing you new NFL content from draft reports, free agents, rumors, hot takes, predictions, picks, bets, survivor pools, DraftKings lineups, whatever you need, come to the Jay All Day Sports Show. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Let's go. What was your dream car growing up? My dad has a 76 Stingray. I always loved Corvettes. But for me, I want an I always wanted like an old school Ford truck from like the 40s and 50s. That's what I want. That's still my dream car. Having a little ranch, rescue some animals with my wife. That's me and my wife's dream. That's what we want to do when we retire. Get a big, nice plot of land, have the animals out there hanging out with a little Ford truck, nice little garden. That's paradise for me. Dude, you won the Super Bowl. Shut it down. Tired of hearing about it. Hey, Steve. This is an NFL channel. I talk about the NFL. We're not going to be talking about fly fishing or horseback riding. This is the J All Day Sports Show, baby. We're talking NFL all day, every day, baby. Giving you the lowdown on the NFL, guys. We just added one more new subscriber. Thank you so much. Lad McConkey, Hunter Miller, that's it. Lad McConkey, that dude can run routes like an MF. He's solid, dude. Yo, I love myself some Lad McConkey. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm calling it here. You heard it first here on the J All Day Show. The Chiefs are not going to win the AFC West next year. I got the Reggie White on, boy. Reggie White. Reggie White. Reggie White. The Minister of Defense, baby. And Brady's got a long, long way to go to catch Brady, man. And that offensive line stinks. Their wide receivers aren't great either. Chiefs got a lot of work to do. Yeah, they drafted offensive lineman King K at the end of the draft last year, and that kind of blew up in their face. Jalen Hurts flat out wins. He's a winner. He's got more playoff wins than like all those guys, other guys combined. 2 Super Bowl appearances. He's got more Super Bowl appearances than Burrow, Allen, Lamar Jackson, Tua, Prescott combined. I mean, the dude's a winner. Jalen Hurts is a winner. The Kansas City Chiefs put 8 guys in the box within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage to stop Saquon Barkley. The Eagles won the Super Bowl because of Jalen Hurts. 17-22. That's 78% of his passes. He ran for another 72 yards and a touchdown. Threw for 2 touchdowns. He had one bad pass the whole game. That's it. Just one bad play. One bad play. That's it, guys. Man, the Steelers are in quite the conundrum, man. Because Fields and Wilson can't play. The people got the book on Russell Wilson after those first couple games he had where he played well. I don't know what the hell you do. It depends. Does Tomlin want to blow it up and start over? Drafting a quarterback in the first round is not an option for the Steelers. There just isn't any talent there. You can't draft Jalen Milroe or somebody like that in the first round. Or Dylan Gabriel, maybe. I like Dylan Gabriel. He's pretty consistent. He's accurate with the football. Maybe in round 2. But that's still a stretch. So for me, yeah. I don't know. I mean, the Steelers are drafting in the middle of the draft again. I don't know if they have the firepower to move up. And like I'm telling you, the quarterback class next year is going to be way better. So if I'm in the top, I don't know. If I'm the Titans, I'm trading out of that first pick and trying to get a ransom for it. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, Gabriel, I love Jaden Daniels, man. He's got the moxie. He's got the poise. He looks the part, you know. But the NFL does kind of figure you out. I think C.J. Stroud probably even looked better his first year. He regressed a little bit this year. but that's because of the offensive line play. So we'll see how that transpires. I want to see another full year of Jayden Daniels before I anoint him the next, hot cup of tea. But I love Jayden Daniels, man. I loved him in college. I thought people were crazy when they were like, Caleb Williams is the number one guy. I didn't believe that shit for a second. I love Ladd McConkey, dude. Go watch the tape on Ladd McConkey again this year, dude. What he did as a rookie, pretty unbelievable. He held that team on his shoulders on offense because all the other receivers on that team suck. Can you imagine if you have Ladd McConkey and a true X wide receiver like a Mike Evans? Woo! Or A.J. Brown, dude. Ladd McConkey is going to ball out. You guys think Cooper Kupp was good this couple of years? I'm telling you. Ladd McConkey's the truth. Yeah, Brian Thomas Jr., what a year he had. I was very impressed by him, too. A lot of people didn't like him coming out of college. They weren't sure if he had the intermediate route tree to be successful and not just be a go guy or a seam guy. Thank you guys. We're up to 14,107 subscribers. Let's go. Yeah, I used to play Madden a lot, and see, I haven't played as much lately over the last couple of years. But I'm thinking about getting a PS. Does anyone know when the PS6 is coming out? Because I wanted to get a PS5, but they come out with a new freaking console every year. It's stupid. So I want to buy the newest, freshest one. Mike Green's not going to be there, Josh the Great. He's going to be long gone. Yeah, Mike Green has come flying up draft boards. I think PFF has him as the 11th ranked player in the draft. And teams like the Falcons need edge rushers desperately. There's no way Mike Green gets to the Eagles at 32. No way. Oops, sorry, guys. Favorite team in the AFC North? I got to go with the Steelers. My grandfather was a diehard Steelers fan. I got to keep it in the family, Pennsylvania style. I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, Gabriel, shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. He can't win the big game. I thought the Bills had a terrible game plan. I thought the Texans and the Bills both had horrific game plans. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, Jackson Dart makes it, he might even be in there the third or fourth round. I don't know. This quarterback draft class, there's some guys that have skills, but nobody you're like, oh my God, this guy's going to change my franchise. So you don't know how they're going to adapt. Some guys play better in the NFL than they even played in college. So you never really know. But because the systems are different. Josh the Great, I want to see them bring back Frank Reich. I don't think he's going to get another head coaching job. He could be with the Eagles for 4 or 5 years, you know what I mean? Frank Reich is my guy. He won a Super Bowl with Doug Peterson. Frank Reich knows quarterbacks. I like Frank Reich. That seems interesting to me. Instead of bringing in some young hotshot play caller. But Sirianni doesn't call the plays. So you need an actual fundamental play caller. So I don't think anyone knows. There's their quarterback, their offensive passing coordinator, or whatever the hell his name. I forget the guy's name, but he's an in-house pick that people will kind of like too. But we'll see. Go Birds, Dill Pickle. Go Birds. Yeah, I don't know what happens to Kirk Cousins either. Do they trade him? If I'm the Steelers, trading for Kirk Cousins on pennies on the dollar, I don't hate that. Yeah, the NFL, it's not like the NBA or like baseball where teams just give up before the season even started. Because, in the NFL, some teams are only a few injuries away from sucking, like the Cowboys, right? So, you're in that weird spot where you're not a great roster, but you're not a horrible roster either. They're in this weird middle ground, the Steelers are right now, so I don't know where they go. I think I'm going to get the Cooper DeJean Super Bowl jersey, guys. I think I'm going to go that way. Cooper DeJean Super Bowl jersey. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys. We're up to 14,109 subscribers. Let's go. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah, Lindsey Flynn. Like, I think making that trade with the Falcons, you could probably get him pennies on the dollar. You know, they already paid him a shit ton of money. No one's going to take that contract for full. So you kind of get him at a little bit of a discount. I think if you have a good offensive line, Kirk Cousins can still win in this league. You know, the year he got hurt, and sometimes the first year after an Achilles injury, it's not 100%. So I think he's going to be in better shape. He's got a good football mind. Bringing in Kirk Cousins to the Steelers kind of makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, I know Reggie White passed away, Jacob. Yeah, we all know. 2028 for PS6. I don't know if I want to wait that long. Yeah, James Pierce from Tennessee makes a lot of sense. Josh the Great. But a lot of teams are going to pick edge rushers, man. They got a solid edge rusher class. You know, there's no way Mike Green makes it to the Birds at 32. No chance. Well, Sam Darnold's a free agent football life, so you don't need to worry about trades. So he's an unrestricted free agent. He can go wherever he wants. Yeah, I mean, it all depends the way the draft board falls. If someone like one of the good tight ends, like Colston Loveland or Warren, fall to the Eagles at 32, or they get in the mid-20s and they're still available, I could see the Eagles package in the, 4th and a 5th round pick to go up and get a big-time tight end. But I'm expecting the Eagles to go edge or D-line in the first round. Yeah, Zach Ertz had a really good year with Washington. A little bit old now, but, Yeah, they don't, like the Vikings don't own the rights to Sam Darnold anymore. He's a free agent, so you don't need a trade. Yeah, I mean, Malik Neighbors is under contract. He's a rookie, so he's got a 5-year deal with the Giants. He's not going anywhere. And Malik Neighbors is their best player. He's not going anywhere. Reggie White was not the fullback for the Bills. Reggie White is a Hall of Fame edge rusher who played with the Eagles and Packers. Pablo, my bro, what's going on, buddy? How about them Cowboys? No Super Bowl appearances for 40 years. I don't know. Sam Darnold. The Vikings are interesting. That's for sure. Not the Vikings, the Raiders, sorry, excuse me. I like the Raiders. I don't think he goes back to Minnesota with J.J. McCarthy there. Probably not. You look, the Giants maybe. But, God, I don't think he's going to want to go there. Yeah, he did all that stuff with the MVP stuff Kirk Cousins did when Justin Jefferson was hurt. So, that's not true. If you go look back 2 seasons ago, Kirk Cousins was the MVP of the NFL, and Justin Jefferson barely even played because he was hurt. NFL fans, welcome to the Jay All Day Sports Show. I'm your host, Jay. If you're looking for some awesome NFL content here on YouTube each and every week, from the draft to these young players, breaking down young players, free agency, NFL picks, NFL bets, survivor pools, DraftKings, fantasy football, right here, guys. Right here on the Jay All Day Show. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. No. The daughter and the dog are both here, Pablo, hanging out. Daughter and the dog hanging out. JFK, man. And if I'm JFK, I don't want to go anywhere near Dallas. I don't want to be in Texas if I'm JFK. Come on. That's JFK's worst nightmare. Going to Dallas again. Yeah, there's not a shred of Cowboys love in these veins. But I do like making Cowboys content because their fans are great and they come out for the JL Day show for sure. Aiden SSC, welcome to the live chat here at the JL Day Sports Show. Let's go. Yeah, we crushed our bets this year, guys. 85% on the year. I bet every single NFL week this year, 18 weeks long. Still ended up 85% positive this year. We absolutely crushed it. What's up, Zeph? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. How's it going? Chiefs fan. Everyone boo the Chiefs fan. Boo! Boo! No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. John Mack, what's going on? Hunter, you have cancer? I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Rose, what's going on? Oh, you just survived cancer. Congratulations. Christina, fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go. Let's go. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Eagles fly, Eagles fly. What's going on, everyone? We're here chatting up the NFL a little bit. My battery's running out. I got like 20 more minutes left in me, guys. Up to 14,110 subscribers. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Jacob, I don't think the Chiefs win the division. I think it's going to be too tough. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Chargers or the Broncos win that division in a really tight race. I think it's going to be a lot closer this year than it's ever been in the last decade. Great coach division too, man. You got Pete Carroll, you got Harbaugh, you got Sean Payton, you got Andy Reid. What a great division of coaches, guys. Absolutely unbelievably impressive. But if you have any questions, guys, about your NFL team, what they're going to do in the draft, what they're going to do this offseason, make sure you leave me some questions in the comments down below, everybody. Let's do it. BYU fan, boo, boo. The Eagles would never trade for Dak Prescott. Never, never. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how the Pittsburgh Steelers draft this year. Yeah, BYU fan. Prescott's booty cheeks. Booty. Bruh, what time was you planning to be pimping tonight? Dude, stop putting my secrets out there, man. You're blowing up my spot, BAHF. You're blowing up my spot, dude. You got to keep it on the hush, bro. Keep it on the hush. Yeah, they're never going to. Well, he's a rookie, man. They're not going to trade rookies. Great players with low salaries. You don't trade those kind of guys. Come on now. You know better than that. You got to know better than that. Yeah, you don't trade guys like that. Yeah, and the Cowboys are paying him $60 million a year. Woo! Rose, if you want, you can come out of the basement. It's a free country. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, I still can't. That was like the weirdest, wildest I was actually out to dinner in LA when that happened, and the whole place went crazy. But Luka Doncic, he's had some issues staying healthy. He's had some issues with his body, not being in shape. So, yeah, I don't know. I was surprised, and then Mark Cuban's not a majority owner there anymore, so then I'm like, okay. Yeah, I love CeeDee Lamb. The dude's a baller, but they just don't have a lot of depth, man. Yeah, Hunter, I'm sure you do, buddy. That's got to be crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like, it's like the Yankees trading Aaron Judge. It really makes no sense. Yeah, I'm trying to like wrap my head around it, but it's kind of hard to. The NBA's, I don't know. I haven't been a big proponent of the NBA lately, you know. So now, guys, I'm putting on the UFC fight. Jared Cannonier taking the octagon right now in the main event on a UFC fight night. Let's go. Let's go. Get some UFC up in us, guys. Kenny Gainwell probably, unless, I don't know. I'm assuming Kenny Gainwell's probably going to be gone. Yeah, the Rams, Hunter, are going to be very interesting this off season. It's Cannonier versus Rodriguez. They're in the octagon right now. Yeah, at the apex in that little octagon. Yeah, Gregory Rodriguez versus Jared Cannonier. Rodriguez isn't even ranked, and he's fighting the number 7 guy. Cannonier is 40, though. Damn. Their offensive line, Jacob, is not very good. And their D-line's not great either. And their wide receivers are terrible. Hollywood Brown's a free agent. Xavier Worthy he's decent. And Rashee Rice, we don't know what he's going to look like when he comes back. Travis Kelce's a million years old. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why. A lot of reasons why, guys. And they're in like really bad cap situation too, the Chiefs are. So they don't have a lot of wiggle room to bring in new guys. They're paying Jawan Taylor to suck at right tackle a ton of money. If you're new to the channel, guys, consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. This is a NFL channel. We do a little MMA from time to time too. A little baseball, a little basketball, sprinkle it in. Ham, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the chat. We're chopping it up here. I just turned on the UFC fight. We got Gregory Rodriguez taking the octagon versus Jared Cannonier. Yeah, it was a great season, Ham. We had a great season. I had so much fun chopping it up with you guys, getting to know people in the chat, people like Pablo and some of my favorites, you know. It's been pretty overwhelming, you know. We added almost 10,000 subscribers this year. My first full year doing the NFL from the draft through the Super Bowl, you know. So I'm very thankful to all the support I got this year. I think the Chiefs got a lot of retooling to do. Kelce's going to be another year older. The running back situation, Kareem Hunt's too old. Pacheco has not looked the same since that injury. Maybe he'll get healthy this offseason, but... Oh, thanks, Mind State Collective. I appreciate you, buddy. Means a lot, man. Yeah, Sirianni was in a tough spot. And I mean, for me, it was more like Kellen Moore couldn't get a hold of the offense a little bit. And then apparently Lane Johnson and the O-line was like, went into Kellen Moore's office and was like, Kobe, I would love $100, bro. If you want to donate $100 to the JL Day Sports Show, that would be amazing and greatly appreciated. The Panthers' offensive line actually looked pretty damn good this year, so We'll see. And Bryce Young, the second half of the year, looked better than he's ever looked so far. So, the Panthers fans have a little bit of stuff to look forward to. We're here talking some football, watching some UFC fights. Cannonier Rodriguez, the main event in UFC Fight Night. They're in the octagon now. Big body kick by Rodriguez, who's fucking huge, man. This is a middleweight fight, 185 pounds. Rodriguez just landed a big right hand. He's big, man. Yeah, Cody, I'm thinking about getting a Cooper DeJean Super Bowl jersey, man. That Cooper DeJean could be pretty fire, I think. Yeah, well, you got to see what he looks like. He had a big serious injury, Hunter. And if that offensive line continues to be terrible, they got to move Tooney back to guard, and they need 2 new tackles. Jawan Taylor gave up 7.5 sacks this year. That's not great. Not great. Not great. Not great. Man, Jared Cannonier just gets dropped. Like fourth period French, he just got dropped. He's recovering a little bit, though. But, man, Rodriguez is a big dude. Do you know who Adam Rank, the prediction guy, is? No, I don't know who that is, Jacob. Yeah, man, I hope Bryce Young's just a good kid, man. I hope good things for him. Yeah, Bryce is small. That's like his biggest drawback. What's up, Sugar Mama 23? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, Mahomes isn't washed, but I think, that offensive line's a little suspect for the Chiefs, man, and the Eagles exposed them. The Eagles are just a better team. Eagles are just better, guys, straight up. Cannonier just got dropped bad in this fight. Dude's 40, though, man. Getting old. Man, Gregory Rodriguez is so big. So what? The Panthers are picking at 8, right? There's no way Abdul Carter makes it to 8. No way. He's the best player in the draft, dude. It's not even close. He's going to be like, I don't know if he's going to be as good as Myles Garrett or Aiden Hutchinson, but he's got the potential, man. The dude's a dog. Hunter, I think you guys need 2 tackles, buddy. Jawan Taylor sucks. And they're paying him big money, dude. Big money. Man, Jared Cannonier is getting his butt whooped right now, guys. Cannonier. Man, Gregory Rodriguez is freaking big. 60 seconds left in the first round. Yeah, BYU fan. I think the Eagles did NFL fans a huge service. And just thank God we don't have to hear about the Chiefs for like another 6 months in a row. Yeah, Ham, I did see that. There's only two white safeties, man. You got them mixed up, I guess. He's like, I'm Reed. Did you see Howie Roseman getting hitting the noggin with that beer can, bro? Woo! He's got a nice cut on his dome piece. He was like, there's a picture of him like this giant beer can cut on his forehead, smoking like, looks like a $500 cigar, man. Yeah, Cannonier's getting his ass kicked right now. But he's recovered a little bit. Gregory Rodriguez is a dog, though, man. He's big. Yeah, for some reason I thought the Panthers were 8. Let me check on PFF. Guys, thank you so much. We're up to 14,111 subscribers. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Yeah, Panthers are 8. So it goes Titans, Browns, Giants, Pats, Jags, Raiders, Jets at 7, Panthers at 8. What I think the Titans are going to do and what I would do are probably two different things. For whatever reason, like I think Will Levis really sucks. So I think Cam Ward's the guy, but Mike Vrabel. I mean, what's his name? Not Mike Vrabel. Vrabel's with the Patriots now. What's his name? Mike McDonald. McDonald. Abdul Carter's the best player in the draft. So passing on Abdul Carter for a mediocre quarterback, I don't know. If the Bears took Gentry, I would be very, very, very surprised. Bears at pick 10 taking a running back. They got a lot of holes on that team. You could get an elite edge defender there. Probably a really good offensive lineman. I think the Bears go O-line. What are my thoughts on Brighton Covey? What are my thoughts on Brighton Covey? I mean, I just don't think there's a spot for him on this team. You know what I mean? He's little, he's twitchy, but he's just, when you're 5'8", you got to be an excellent route runner, man. And his hands and his route running just aren't there. You know, that's my size, dude. I'm like 5'8", $155. He's a little thicker than I am. He's like 5'8", maybe 170. You know, and that's probably he's probably 160 to 170. You got to be super twitchy. I don't know. I don't think so. That would surprise me if Travis Hunter went 1. Yeah, a lot of people think Cam Ward's going to go number 1 to the Titans, but I wouldn't be surprised if they took Abdul Carter. Sure, Sugar Mama. Let me hear your, let's start with number 1 down to 8. Give me your... I want to hear what your number 1 fast food is. Let's hear it. Yeah, I do like a good Arby's curly fry. I ain't gonna lie. Six Subway? You got Subway over Arby's? Sugar Mama, where's your head at? Where's your head at? Subway over Arby's, that's... You got Popeyes at number 5? My heart hurts. That hurts my heart. You have Popeyes at number 5. Yeah, them chicken tendies and that chicken sandwich are so good. I want Eagles Bills, the healthy body. I want Eagles Bills, Super Bowl 60. Let's go. Yeah, Five Guys, dude. I'm not paying $25 for a burger and fries. F Five Guys. Five Guys sucks. Boo, Five Guys. Yeah, $25 for a burger, fries, and a Coke. I'm cooking at home. I ain't going to Five Guys. Trash. Jared Goff had a Jared Goff bad game. Every once in a while, Jared Goff has a dumpster fire game. And then the Lions had a lot of injuries too. Let's be serious. Lions had a lot of injuries, guys. Number 3, Wendy's. Yeah, this list, having Wendy's over Popeyes is a sacrilegious. Jackson Dart to Wendy's. That's a funny comparison, though. The Giants are not excellent at anything except not being good at running their team. No, I don't think it's rigged. I do think the referees kind of massage it in certain directions, though. Number one, McDonald's. This list, we got to just stop with this list. McDonald's, number one fast food. Come on. Come on. What are we doing here? McDonald's, number one. And no Taco Bell on the list? WTF. McDonald's, number one. My heart hurts. Blah, blah. I'm trying to. I'm reading lots of messages to Healthy Body. I'm reading a lot of them. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get through all these crazy comments. They're everywhere. Yeah, Five Guys, $25 for a burger and fries is stupid. Yeah, I think the 49ers are going to pay him, Nico. I really do. 100%. What are their other options? Go out into the free agent market? I don't think they have a choice. Who else are they got? And I like Brock Purdy. Their offensive line was not very good this year. The defense wasn't great either, so it is what it is, guys. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're up to 14,113 subscribers. Hit that subscribe button if you guys want killer NFL content. But listen, guys, I did my hour live stream, coming in at an hour and 8 minutes right now. I just want to say thank you for tuning into the Jay All Day Sports Show. Until next time, peace out. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all coming in and hanging out, chatting it up, talking some NFL stuff here on the Jay All Day Sports Show. Until next time, guys, have a great weekend. Whoever has off on Monday, enjoy your day off. Thank you guys so much. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Later.